The year is 1925, and thriving in his cell is a young man by the name of Adolf Hitler. Hitler had just finished this book, Mein Kampf, which would soon change the course of the entire world. Fast forward to 1934. Hitler rises to power and becomes a dictator of Germany. Now Hitler, he was a strange man, as he believed all of his problems are caused by minorities in Germany, particularly Jewish people. This spiraled into a snowball of problems, which eventually resulted in legalizing and encouraging hate crimes against Jewish people in all of Germany. As you can infer, this does not sound very great for Jewish people, thus starting what most call the Holocaust. Jewish people across all the country went into hiding, hoping for just a sliver of chance for survival. We see this event take place in The Book Thief, where a young man by the name of Max Vandenberg has to go into hiding to escape the punishment thrown upon him by the Nazi Party. He is taken in by the Huberman family, and we get to hear about his struggles that he went through while hiding from the German people. These struggles included little to no food, the inability to go outside, and the constant feeling of paranoia. On top of all of this, Max had to leave behind his family to avoid being caught by the Nazi Party, as stated by him in the chapter where he explains his nightmares to Liesel. However, Max isn't the only one who went through these traumatic experiences. Thousands of people across all minorities in Germany were essentially hunted down for no good reason, and it's important that we know these things to avoid it happening again. Despite these attempts at teaching others about these horrific events, we still cannot seem to find ourselves to get to a place where we stop avoiding recreating history. There are still several things that happen in modern day times that are similar to what happened in Nazi Germany. An example of this being North Korea, and how they filter and control every person there. You can simply be killed for not liking the leader and speaking your voice there. It's incredibly horrific, and it's our responsibility to prevent stuff like what's happening in North Korea from happening in our cities and neighborhoods. Another example of this would be the genocide in Darfur. Now, I bet that most of you haven't even heard of Darfur, and yet it's recognized as one of the worst humanitarian events going on in modern day times. It has been estimated that nearly 2.5 million people have lost their homes, and over 400,000 have died due to violence and starvation. This, to me, sounds pretty similar to what happened in Nazi Germany, and that means it's up to us to help solve and prevent mass genocides like this from happening in the modern-day world. It is highly important that we never forget about these events, and that we learn about these things to help us prevent them from happening in the future. We need to learn how to solve these issues in a conflict-free way, and just help out the others around us.